I, 41M, went through my husband's 41M things and I need help. Okay, when I say his things, I don't mean that we cordoned off areas that the other partner isn't allowed to go through. It's more like a natural evolution that things like papers, notebooks, etc. just ended up piling up in a specific area. The reason I don't go through them is just because there is nothing I need from them. Today was different. I needed his mini screwdriver set, and I knew it was in his office somewhere. I had texted him beforehand, and he couldn't remember exactly where he had put them, so he said to just look around. So, I eventually find them on his bookshelf, and as I'm picking them up, I saw a piece of paper sticking out from one of the notebooks with my name in his handwriting. My first thought is, oh, this must be something he forgot to give me. Let me take it. What it was a list of different things I had said to him over the last few months. Things like, I love you, I love the way you smell, don't go, the bed is colder without you here. Things I just said off without thinking, he had written down and dated with estimated times. Curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to go through the notebook I had found this piece of paper sticking out of. Turns out the notebook was a sketchbook, and he had drawn images of me in various poses like drinking coffee on the couch while reading, sleeping, staring out the window, laughing. When I say images of me, I mean really romanticized images of me, because I don't even look that way on a good day, and believe me, I don't have many good days. The thing is, I've never seen him pick up a pencil. I didn't even know he could draw. I've never seen him draw, especially not anything of me, but there it was. In the sketchpad were also these loose papers, ideas for books, games, theories on the afterlife, reflections about life, society, romance, freaking time slash space relativity, drafts for short stories, fully composed songs with lyrics and music, a list of things that made me happy and things that made me sad. Special notes about traumatic events I had experienced in my life so we wouldn't forget. Notes about things we did together. It was amazing and fascinating and enthralling, and most of all, sad. Because I didn't even know any of this about him. Despite how long we've been together, I find it difficult to get him to open up. Whenever I've tried to find out anything about him, he deflects it back to me. Try to find out what he wants to do? He wants to do what I want to do. I knew nothing about this part of his life, and not from a lack of trying. It's like I found out my husband has been living a double life, and I'm seriously wishing it was another person, because this hurts. I don't know why it hurts, but it does. Badly. I put all the notes and drawings back, tidied up, and I don't know what to do. I feel like if I ask him about it, he'll try drawing back deeper into his shell. Might even stop himself from doing any of this just in case I find it again. But I don't know if I can pretend that I don't know what I know now. Well, it's gonna be hard to pretend that you don't know. And you probably won't be able to, but there's nothing bad about this. And if anything, it's a great thing, in my opinion. Because if you used to love your husband before, now you know that he cares for you on such a deeper level and he has all these other amazing things about him. And it's just like another like level to him that you can just figure out. But why he doesn't want to tell you, I don't really know. I guess some people just like keeping their hobbies private. Like a couple of the things that I do every day, like I really enjoy video games and stuff, but it's not like I go around telling people, "Oh, oh yeah, this new game I played was so cool today and I did this, this and this." And it's like, "No, I just want to sit back, relax and just play some games and just kind of take my mind off things, you know?" And maybe that's what these things like drawing and music is for your husband. But I mean, I don't really know. So let's just get into the update. Update. About 6 hours later. I talked to my husband about this. He was not happy that I posted this online before talking to him first. As punishment, I need to inform you all that I am the most dramatic drama queen that ever queened over drama. But we sorted out a lot of things. 99% of it was just because of communication, agreeing past each other. As he puts it, he also asked me to clear a few things up. One, it's not his office. It's the office that he just mostly uses. Likewise, it's the bookcase. He wants to make sure it's understood that there is nowhere in our home that either of us don't feel welcomed. 2. If he really didn't want me to read those notebooks, he would have asked me not to. It is not my responsibility to figure out what is and isn't off limits. That's the point of communication. 3. Also, if he really wanted to hide them from me without knowing, he could think of a better place to put them than between World War Z and the Sandman Omnibus on our bookshelf. 4. He just never thought that they would be interesting to me. He wasn't ashamed, or trying to hide a part of himself. He just honestly thought that those things were uninteresting. 5. He realizes now that by doing it, it does seem like he doesn't want to share his life with me. He always just thought that when I was trying to get to know him better, or find out more about his life, or his interests, I was just being polite. 6. To those he said he has no obligation to share every part of his life, which is different from sharing none of his life with me. And even that is bullshit, because if he didn't want to share his whole life with me, why did we get married? 7. A lot of you said invasion of privacy. But what if instead of something loving, there was something sinister like ways to murder spouse and look like an accident? Would you have still said that? Refusing to investigate further into something that involves you because you might violate your partner's trust is denial at best and ignorance at the worst. 8. Some of you have an idealized way of how you think relationships should work. 9. Some of you have never been in a relationship. 10. Some of you should never be in a relationship. 11. Not dismissing the idea of a counselor, just think it's a bit extreme. In this situation, it was because of communication. Just because you hear hoofbeats doesn't automatically think zebras. 12. Don't know whether to be insulted or proud of the fact that some of you think this is AI. 13. The planet is on fire, and fascism is everywhere, and you're worried about something that might be karma farming? Can we exchange lives? Because if that's what makes you froth at the mouth, then you live on easy street compared to the rest of us. Second edit. The 13 bullet points are not mine. They are what my husband asked me to put in. That's why I started the list by saying he's also asking me to clear up a few things. So, I mean, I don't want to be negative, but it just seems like a bit of a communication issue, kind of like you said. It's like those two friends who you know they'd be like a perfect couple, but then you talk to them and you're like, oh, I just can't see them like that. That's what they always tell you, even though you know in the back of your mind it's like both these people are probably in love with each other, but you can't just tell them that because they'll never figure it out by themselves. I think a lot of people can actually relate to this OP's husband though, because a lot of people are scared that people won't enjoy or appreciate them for who they are, and part of that is the reason I actually started this channel because I just wanted to be myself and just yap basically and have people appreciate me for yapping. And now here we are. And I think that's like kind of cool that it resonates with me a little bit, but it also probably resonates with a lot of other people too. And again, that's just really cool. I just thought I'd bring that up. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you all think in the comments below, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.